Best diet for achy joints. What to eat for arthralgia relief. The silent epidemic of joint pain. Imagine waking up every morning with a nagging ache in your knees, wrists, or shoulders, a pain that lingers, making even simple tasks like climbing stairs or holding a coffee mug feel daunting. For millions worldwide, this is the reality of chronic joint pain, a condition that doesn't just affect the body but also chips away at one's quality of life. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the number of Americans reporting severe joint pain surged from 10.5 million in 2002 to 14.6 million by 2014, and the numbers have only grown since. Joint pain, or arthralgia, is a leading cause of disability, impacting everyone from athletes to office workers to retirees. In this comprehensive guide, we'll dive deep into how diet can be a powerful tool to manage and even alleviate joint pain. While the original video content highlights 5 key foods: oily fish, walnuts, dark leafy greens, onions, and bone broth, this article will expand on these, weaving in scientific insights, personal anecdotes, and practical advice. By the end, you'll not only understand the why behind these dietary choices but also the how to incorporate them into your life. Stick with me, this journey through nutrition and joint health is packed with insights that could transform your daily experience. Let's begin. Diet as a cornerstone of joint health. The science of joint pain and inflammation. Joint pain is often a symptom of inflammation, a natural immune response that, when chronic, wreaks havoc on tissues. Conditions like osteoarthritis, wear and tear of cartilage, and rheumatoid arthritis, an autoimmune disorder, are prime culprits. Inflammation is driven by pro-inflammatory proteins called cytokines, which foods rich in omega-3s, antioxidants, and specific minerals can suppress. The original video's food choices target these pathways, but let's explore them further and add context to make them actionable. 1. Oily fish, the omega-3 powerhouse. Science: omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, in oily fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are anti-inflammatory superstars. They inhibit the production of cytokines and prostaglandins, molecules that fuel inflammation in arthritis. A 2017 study in arthritis care and research found that patients with rheumatoid arthritis who consumed fish twice weekly reported less joint stiffness and pain compared to those who didn't. Practical tips. Recipes: try grilled salmon with a lemon dill sauce or sardine toast with avocado for a nutrient-packed meal. Supplements: if fish isn't your thing, opt for a fish oil supplement with at least 500 mg of combined EPA/DHA per serving. Check for third-party testing to ensure purity. Caution: avoid fish high in mercury, e.g., swordfish, and consult a doctor if you're on blood thinners, as omega-3s can affect clotting. Oily fish are a cornerstone of an anti-inflammatory diet, but consistency is key. The challenge for many is accessibility or taste preferences, which is why supplements are a game changer. However, I believe pairing fish with flavorful herbs and spices can make it a weekly staple even for picky eaters. 2. Walnuts and Brazil nuts, nature's anti-inflammatory nuts. Science: walnuts are a plant-based source of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a type of omega-3 that reduces inflammation, albeit less potently than EPA/DHA. Brazil nuts, meanwhile, are selenium powerhouses. A 2019 study in a Journal of Nutrition linked selenium deficiency to increased cartilage degradation in osteoarthritis patients. Selenium also supports thyroid function, which indirectly affects joint health by regulating metabolism. Practical tips. Incorporation: add chopped walnuts to salads, yogurt, or smoothies. Brazil nuts are best eaten raw to preserve selenium content. Portion control: stick to 3 to 4 Brazil nuts daily, as excessive selenium can be toxic. A small handful of walnuts, about 1 ounce, is ideal. Storage: keep nuts in an airtight container in the fridge to prevent rancidity. Nuts are an easy, portable way to boost joint health, but their high calorie content means moderation is crucial. I'm particularly excited about Brazil nuts because selenium is often overlooked in standard diets, yet it's vital for cartilage integrity. 3. Dark green leafy vegetables, antioxidant armor. Science: Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale are rich in sulforaphane, a compound that blocks enzymes responsible for cartilage destruction. They also provide vitamins A, C, and K, which neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells and exacerbate arthritis. A 2020 study in Frontiers in Nutrition found that higher intake of cruciferous vegetables was associated with lower inflammatory markers in osteoarthritis patients. Practical tips. Variety: rotate between kale, spinach, Swiss chard, and bok choy to keep meals interesting. Cooking: lightly steam or sauté vegetables to preserve nutrients. Avoid overcooking, which depletes vitamin C. Smoothies: blend spinach with berries and a banana for a joint-friendly breakfast. Leafy greens are a no-brainer for joint health, but their bitterness can be off-putting. I recommend experimenting with seasonings like garlic or lemon to make them palatable. Their bone-preserving calcium also makes them a must for aging adults. For onions and garlic, flavorful anti-inflammatories. Science: quercetin in onions acts as a natural antihistamine and anti-inflammatory, reducing cytokine production. Garlic's allicin and diallyl disulfide have been shown to suppress inflammatory pathways in rheumatoid arthritis, per a 2018 study in phytotherapy research. Both also support cardiovascular health, which is critical since arthritis patients often face heart disease risk. Practical tips. Preparation: use red onions for higher quercetin content. Crush garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking to maximize allicin formation. Recipes: try onion soup or garlic roasted vegetables for a joint-friendly side dish. Moderation: excessive garlic can cause digestive issues, so start small if you're sensitive. Onions and garlic are kitchen staples that double as medicine. Their affordability and versatility make them accessible to everyone. I love how they add flavor while fighting inflammation, proof that healthy eating doesn't have to be bland. 5. Bone broth, liquid gold for joints. Science: bone broth is rich in collagen, glucosamine, and chondroitin, which support joint lubrication and cartilage repair. A 2016 study in Nutrition Journal found that collagen supplements reduce joint pain in athletes, and bone broth offers similar compounds naturally. Its calcium and magnesium also strengthen bones, reducing fracture risk in arthritis patients. Practical tips. Homemade: simmer beef or chicken bones with vinegar, to extract minerals, for 12 to 24 hours. Add vegetables for flavor. Store-bought: choose low-sodium, organic bone broth with no additives. Uses: sip as a warm drink, use as a soup base, or cook grains in it for added nutrients. Bone broth is like a hug for your joints. Its slow-cooked nature extracts compounds that pills can't replicate. I encourage patients to make it a weekly habit, especially in colder months when joints often ache more. Beyond the 5 additional dietary strategies. While the original video focuses on 5 foods, a holistic approach to joint health requires broader dietary changes. Here are my recommendations, grounded in 20 years of medical research. Turmeric and ginger. These spices contain curcumin and gingerol, potent anti-inflammatories. A 2021 meta-analysis in phytomedicine found curcumin supplements reduced osteoarthritis pain as effectively as NSAIDs. Add turmeric to curries or ginger to tea. Berries: strawberries, blueberries, and cherries are rich in anthocyanins, antioxidants that curb inflammation. A 2019 study in nutrients linked cherry consumption to lower gout flare UPS. Hydration: dehydration stiffens joints. Aim for 8 to 10 glasses of water daily, more if you're active. Avoid triggers: processed foods, sugar, and trans fats fuel inflammation. Limit soda, fast food, and packaged snacks. Vitamin D: low vitamin D levels are linked to worse arthritis outcomes. Get 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight daily or consider a supplement, 800-2000 IU, per your doctor's advice. Lifestyle synergy: diet isn't enough. Diet alone won't cure joint pain, it must pair with exercise, posture correction, and stress management. Low-impact activities like swimming or yoga strengthen muscles around joints without strain. Maintaining a healthy weight is critical, as excess pounds stress knees and hips. A 2020 study in arthritis and rheumatology found that losing 10% of body weight improved knee pain by 50% in obese arthritis patients. Stress also exacerbates inflammation, so practices like meditation or deep breathing can complement dietary changes. Lessons learned, key takeaways for joint health. As we wrap up, let's distill the lessons from this deep dive. 1. Food is medicine. Oily fish, nuts, greens, onions, and bone broth target inflammation and support joint repair. Add turmeric, berries, and ginger for extra impact. 2. Consistency beats perfection. Small, daily habits like a handful of walnuts or a cup of broth yield big results over time. 3. Holistic healing. Pair diet with exercise, weight management, and stress reduction for optimal joint health. 4. Listen to your body. Everyone's needs differ. Experiment with foods and track symptoms to find what works for you. 5. Community matters. Stories like Emily's show that sharing knowledge can inspire others, creating a cycle of wellness. Chronic joint pain doesn't have to define your life. By embracing these dietary and lifestyle strategies, you can reclaim mobility, reduce discomfort, and live more fully. Start with one change today, perhaps a salmon dinner or a spinach smoothie, and build from there. Your joints will thank you. Call to action. Have you tried any of these foods for joint pain? Share your story in the comments below, and let's inspire each other. For more health insights, subscribe to our channel, and check out the supplement links in the description. Here's to stronger, pain-free joints.